Hello everyone, this is Amratpal, founder of Amratpal Vision, and today I am here in front of you to give you the clear insight related to the APS certificate. I will not read the information which is already available in the APS website. As you know that I always come up with the video which have real life case studies. So today I have different type of case studies with me, different type of students who will be going to Germany, so you can relate these profiles to the profile what you have currently. So we will discuss today with the profiles of different students what we have here in Amratpal Vision. We have all type of profiles here in our company. So how to get the APS certificate, when to get the APS certificate, and how you can apply as soon as possible once you completed your 12th or bachelor's degree for APS certificate. So first of all, we will discuss what is APS. APS is Akademische Prüfstelle, Academic Evaluation Center of German Embassy, Delhi. Why they have imposed the APS certificate for the students of India? Because last year, 15% of students, for example, 100 students have applied for German student visa. From those 100 students, 15%, 15 students have submitted the fake documents to get the German student visa. Also, this is the one factor. The other factor is students who went to Germany to write the Aufnahmeprüfungs, right? They have failed miserably in their exams. And some of them, they came back to India. Some of them, they took the admission into the German language schools there. Some of them, they went to the universities, private universities, or joined any private other institutions in Germany. As you know that there are only 30 to 40 or 50 seats available in Studienkollegs, right? And 500 to 600 students write the Aufnahmeprüfung. And for Indian students, we have only 5 to 6 seats reserved for Indian students. So, from those 500 students, we will only get 5 seats. So, students who were going to Germany just to write the Aufnahmeprüfungs, getting invitation and then failing there, now these type of students will be barred to go to Germany because from 1st of Jan, they are imposing one more requirement for the students who would like to go for bachelor's in Germany, that is Test AS. What is Test AS? Test AS is an aptitude test for students who would like to go to Germany for doing their bachelor's. We'll talk it about later, but now we will talk about the different type of profiles what we have in our company so that you can directly relate your profile to them and you can think what to do next. So the very first profile is student completed 12th last year and completed A1, A2, B1, B2 here in India. What should he do? Okay, so 12th last year, this is September 2022 and he has completed A1, A2, B1, B2 here in India. So from 1st October, he can directly apply for APS certificate, and as soon as he gets APS certificate, he can apply for the admission. As soon as he apply for the admission, he has to also apply for getting the visa appointment date. Once he gets the visa appointment date, he has to wait for the admission letter. Once he have the admission letter in the hands, he have to apply for the visa date. After visa date, he have to wait for the visa and then travel to Germany to write the Aufnahmeprüfung, right? So here comes the main difficulty, main challenge for the students, because right now we don't know how much time APS office will take to issue the APS certificate, because from 1st November you need APS certificate to apply for your visa. So we don't know, you don't know when you can get the APS certificate. In fact, APS office doesn't have any timeline to provide you the APS certificate. Why? Because in the checklist, it is clearly mentioned that you have to ask your school or the university or your institution that APS office will send the email regarding your verification. And you know, Indian schools, Indian boards, Indian universities, and also German APS team will find many problems to send the email to the concerned body, to the concerned authority to get your documents verified, right? So nobody knows how much time it will take, but yes, You have to do it as soon as possible. So students of Amratpal Vision, we have almost 150 plus students from 1st November who will be applying for APS, right? So the thing is that this student who completed 12th last year, B2 here in India, and he will apply for APS on 1st of October. So what should he do? So he has to be, very precise with the timeline, because he has to calibrate many things. The calibration means the calibration of getting the APS certificate. When he will get APS, he don't know. He has to apply for the admission, again wait for the admission, wait for the visa appointment, wait for the visa, and then go to Germany to write the Aufnahmeprüfung. So there is lots of calibration what he has to calibrate between his APS certificate till he reaches Germany. So there is lots of calibration. Okay, so once he lands in Germany, what he will do? He will directly go to the universities to write down the Aufnahmeprüfung. And we have seen many students from India who went to Germany by having C1 certificate in the hands, C1 Goethe certificate, 90% in 12th. Then too they failed their Aufnahmeprüfungs. We Indians are very good in maths, very good. But German, we just do German to get the certificate. We don't develop our skills to learn the German language. We don't, learn German language so that we can pass the Aufnahmeprüfung. We learn the German language just to get the certificate. And we have hundreds of students contacting us every year from Germany that, sir, I came to Germany, completed my C1 in India or B2 in India, and right now I'm here in Germany, failed in all Aufnahmeprüfungs. What should I do? So I tell them, start your German language again from B1. So right now we have students who went by their own or through some other consultancy, and right now they are stuck in Germany. Students with 90% I am talking about. Student with C1 certificate, they didn't clear even one Aufnahmeprüfung in Germany. Their maths is really good, but German not up to the mark. So students, you have to, be very precise when you make your timeline to go to Germany, because this will ruin your career. This will ruin your 2 important academic years. I am into many WhatsApp groups of India. So the first WhatsApp group student have included me was in September 2020 after Corona. And then I got in one group which was for summer intake 2021. So the students who were in summer 2021 and September 2020, they are still here in India because they have completed German language, right? B2. They are waiting for the admission. Once they get the admission, they don't get the visa date. They have the visa date, but they don't have the admission. This is what they do. They are doing from last 2 years. There are many discussions in the group, in the WhatsApp groups. Okay, भाई जर्मनी पहुंच जाओ, कोई भी एक ऑफनामे का लेटर लेके, अगर नहीं निकला तो जर्मन लैंग्वेज स्कूल में एडमिशन ले लेना, राइट? तो भाई लास्ट 2 साल से आप क्या कर रहे हो? इंडिया में यू हैव वेस्टेड 1 ईयर आफ्टर 12th, you wasted 2 years after 12th, and right now you are talking the same thing. What we recommend to our student, complete A1, A2 in India and B1, B2, C1 in Germany, and then give your Aufnahme. You will 100% get the seat. This is how the students of Amratpal Vision get the seat every year in Aufnahmeprüfung. And you might be knowing the students of Amratpal Vision have done exceptionally good in their Aufnahmeprüfungs just because they have the great knowledge of German language. So guys, don't play with your career. Don't waste your time by sitting here in India and waiting for the visa dates, B2 certificate and all. Just get the conditional admission letter, get into the German language school and travel to Germany. Do your German language, settle down there for 6 months, write your practice your Aufnahmeprüfung before getting entry into the exam hall on the exam day. Because right now what students are doing is, they complete their A1, A2, B1, B2 here in India. directly going to Germany, landing in Germany, and first day writing Aufnahmeprüfung, going to the different city, don't know what to do, where to go, hotel check-in, packing, unpacking with 60 kgs of luggage, and they are traveling here and there to write the Aufnahmeprüfung. This is not done. This is not how you should go to Germany on the very first day, right? Plan your thing well in advance. Okay, so side apart, now we'll talk about APS thing. Okay, for students completed 12th last year or this year and completed B2 certificate, you can apply your APS certificate from 1st of October. So what you need is B2 certificate and the documents which are mentioned on the checklist. So this is for 12 students. Now we'll talk about students who recently completed 12th standard and learning their A1 or A2 here in India. You might have seen in the checklist that students without B2 German language knowledge, right, they can submit the language school offer letter to get the APS certificate. They mentioned clearly that if you are submitting the certificates till B2, then it's okay. But if you are not submitting B2 result, then you should submit language school offer letter, language preparatory course. So what they have mentioned is, okay, so according to Germany, without a preparatory language course, as a rule, at least B2 level in the language of instruction is required, right? So if you don't have B2 level, you have to apply. You can apply, not you have to, you can apply with German language school offer letter and conditional offer letter to get the APS thing done. So this is very important. So students of mine, students of Amratpal Vision, who have completed 12th last year, who are in Germany, who completed their C1, they wrote their Aufnahmeprüfung this year and they already got into Studienkolleg. And students who have completed 12 last year, still in India, just completed B2, right now they will go to Germany, and again there are very less chances that they will pass the Aufnahmeprüfung. What they will do? They will again enroll in language school to extend the visa, and then next year they will be giving their Aufnahmeprüfung. So you have to decide the time. You don't have to waste your time. So my students are going into this category. Students who have completed 12 this year, learning A1, A2, already got their visa. We already got 100 plus visas. For this year, students who have completed 12 will posting the interviews. You might have seen many interviews every day coming in our YouTube channel, on our YouTube channel related to the German student visa. So this is the best thing. A1, A2 here in India. Apply for APS with the help of language school offer letter and conditional offer letter. Get your APS thing done. Apply for your visa immediately before 31st of December. You just have time before 31st of December. After 31st of December, you have to give test AS. So what is test AS? That is aptitude test. So all my students who are enrolled in Amratpal Vision will go to Germany before 31st of December. Anyhow, we will make the timeline according to that, because I don't want student to give test AS. Why? Yes, students who will register next year, they have to give test AS anyhow. But students who are with us this year, they will not give test AS. Why? Because test AS, next exam of test AS is in the month of February. So anyhow, they have to wait till February. Once they give the test AS, they have to wait for the result. And once the result is there, we have to apply for APS, and we don't know how much time it will take to get APS. And once the APS is there, we have to apply for the visa date. We don't know when we will get the visa date. You know the problems with visa date, right? And once we get the visa date, we have to wait for the visa, then go to Germany. So you can understand and you can analyze how much time it will take for the student who completed 12th this year. So he has to wait till next year to just get the APS thing done. Because before APS, test AS, booking of test AS, and you know that this time also the November thing, the November test AS thing, there were only few seats available. Students, there are hundreds of students who are willing to go to Germany, but less seats of test AS. So again, student who will apply priorly, they will get the test AS date for this February thing. If not, other students who are still waiting that how to go to Germany or how to do the things or how to manage the things or A1, A2, B1, B2 here in India, you can write down my words. They will be here in India again till next June 2023. Why? As I explained you the timeline. Students who have done their 12th last year, my students who have done their 12th last year, they are already in Germany, already given their Aufnahme, completed Aufnahme, they are in Studienkolleg, completed their German language also. You will be seeing many videos of my world tour. The videos of Germany will be coming from day after tomorrow. Okay, so this is done. So student recently got visa and planning to go to Germany. So there might be many students who just got their visa or recently applied for German student visa and likely to get their visas. So what should they do? So students of Amratpal Vision who got visa in last month and this month, we have already told them to submit their document for APS. Why? Because I don't want them to suffer, because once they will land in Germany, they will start their German language. And next year, at the time of making the final application for Aufnahmeprüfung, there are 99% possibility that university will also ask for APS certificate. So I don't want last minute hurdles. So students who are going to Germany, students who reached Germany this year, or students who have applied for their visas, I am also suggesting those students to get their APS thing done. Please apply for your APS certificate, because next year university will definitely ask for the application while making APS certificate while making the application, right? So this thing should be done immediately. Okay, then comes JEE mains and advanced students. So students who have got rank in JEE mains and advanced, they will skip the Studienkolleg, they will skip the test AS. Okay, but there is the requirement of German language till B2 or language school offer letter, right? So what you have to do? Anyhow, yes, okay, if you're looking to go to English taught program, you can appear for IELTS or TOEFL, which is recognized by German embassy, and you can get your APS thing done. But if you would like to go in a German taught program, then you have to complete all the German language levels first. So you have two options: complete all the German language levels here in India and then apply for APS, wait for APS, apply for visa date, and you are likely to miss your intake. So the other thing is, the next option is what we suggest to the students: A1, A2 here in India, B1, B2, C1 in Germany, live there, stay there, adapt the culture, know how Germans work, know how German universities are, and then apply from Germany. And who will apply for you from Germany? Amratpal Vision will apply for you from Germany. You don't have to do any administrative work once you are here in Amratpal Vision, because we don't believe that students should run here and there to put up the application and miss the application deadline. I can give the guarantee to you, we apply for one single student in 15 to 20 Studienkollegs. But when I was in Germany, I just did 5 applications for my bachelor's, only 5. I thought, okay, leave it, 5 is enough. Because you have many things to do in Germany. You have to wash your clothes, you have to go with your friends, you have to study, you have to work as a part-time student, you have to cook. So there are many things what you have to do in Germany. And also, if you take the burden of the application, you will not land up in a situation where you would have the choices to select in which Studienkolleg you have to go. So that thing is with Amratpal Vision. You don't have to worry about anything. So then comes 1 year here in India. So students, okay, this is very tricky thing. This is the very tricky way to go to Germany. Why? Because if you have completed 1 year here in India, right? You have to apply for APS and you will think, okay, I will, skip the student colleague. Yes, you will skip the student colleague. But what about the deadline of 15th July and 15th June for applying for September intake? Here in India, you will complete your first semester and second semester by the end of July or August, right? And you will get the result. You then have to apply for APS. Understand this thing. You will apply your APS once you have your 1 year result with you. So anyhow, you will lose the winter intake. You will not catch up the winter intake. Definitely not. Because once you will get the result, you have to apply the APS first. You don't have to apply for the admission. Once you will apply for APS, because next year, these things, the APS requirement will be coming in the universities also. So for example, if you want to go to TUM, they require APS certificate. Right? So you cannot apply directly to the university and then applying for the APS certificate. So you have to plan well, all the things well in advance. So for these students, 1 year here in India, you have to make the precise timeline because you will likely miss your intake. Why? Because I explained you will complete your second semester by the end of June or July, wait for the result, apply for APS, your deadline is already gone. Or you can, for example, next year, if the universities will not impose the requirement of APS certificate, then you can apply if you get the second semester result on time before the deadline. So you have to make the timeline very precisely. Next come Masters in Germany. For Masters in Germany, it's very simple to apply for APS certificate. Because students who are going to English taught programs, right, you have to apply with IELTS. Students who are going to German taught program, again B2 is required, or language school offer letter and a conditional offer letter is required for more precise application for APS. So this was it. If you have any doubt, you can get in touch with me directly. You can book my personal consultation. I will be with you clearing all your doubts with case studies, by giving you the examples, by giving you the real life, by showing you the real life profiles. Students who are studying in Germany successfully through Amratpal Vision. So what you are waiting for, subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Amratpal Vision, and you can see all the videos on my YouTube channel with the case studies, right? I never read the information which is already mentioned in the website. So if you want real life solutions, you can always contact Amratpal Vision, your one-stop solution for all your studying in Germany needs. See you soon here in Amratpal Vision. Bye-bye.